Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Game Corner. This is going to be Dark Cloud Part 9. In the previous episode we did absolutely nothing. But in this episode we have a new ally at least, so now we can go back to the dungeon and progress even deeper. Also guys, I was thinking about in the next few days, probably next week, I'll finally be able to start my Skyrim videos. Really hope you guys will enjoy that. And I do realize in my episode my live recording was lagging a bit, and I didn't know that real live recording would lag from recording at all. But anyway, Xiao is powered with a slingshot. Okay. And usually when they give you a new ally, there's going to be a floor where a limited zone where only she can be used, or that new ally can be used. It's not this one, so I'm going to use Toan so I can show you guys how overpowered the broken dagger glitch is. Okay. And also, thank you guys again for your support in the channel so far. I know I'm not a funny guy right now, but I really hope that the more I record, the more I can offer you guys in comedic wise. Okay. Paige, finally. Now with her, we'll be able to tell what they need, the last thing they need in their house. And also, you'll notice that I got Dran's Horn now. That means we're getting ever so closer to the end of this dungeon, guys. I really do thank you for bearing with me. Frame rate dropped a bit, guys, so I'm not using like cutting edge recording equipment, so if the video is like really weird and I look like I'm doing stupid things, then that's the reason why. Need the holy water. Holy water can only help. But I do hope my last video in the comedic department was alright with the whole event. I'll try to be funny when I complete a house and I'm watching the event and all that other stuff, because that's the only time when I think you can be funny, when there's some comedic relief. In some of them, not all of them, of course. Because I do believe there's two stories that are like really sad and really like not painful to watch, but it kind of hits you a bit when you do your first playthrough of this. I mean, I didn't cry or whatever, but I'm like, man, that's not, no. But yeah, for a game that was released in 2001, I believe, this is really good. I mean, But yeah, my But yeah, as I was saying, it's really good for a game that was released in 2000. I'm gonna try to do some research to see how many years the game was in development for you guys, and you know, just pretty much basic stuff like what they were thinking about for the original idea of the game. I do apologize if I tap the X button loudly, and I do apologize if I say sorry a lot. Which I was thinking about for all the adult viewers. Every time I say sorry, then you guys take a shot of whatever is the closest to you. Water, soda, or your favorite alcoholic beverage. I do warn you though, you might be in the hospital in 5 minutes. Anyway, it looks like the Chris knife is about to be ready to level up. Hold on, can I just leave the dungeon? Crap, so there are no more monsters around. Escape powder. Oh yeah, the different powders of this game. As you know, repair powder repairs your weapon. Power up powder levels up your weapon. And okay, that's just the map. I won't need that. I'm trying to remember. Escape powder lets you leave the dungeon despite that there are monsters on the floor, and stand in powder when you're knocked out allows you to switch to an ally. And revival powder does not revive your character completely unless if it's equipped. When your character dies and you have revival powder equipped, the game will pause, do a little message saying revival powder used, and then it'll allow you to continue. Okay, now it's time to show you guys how far this thing can level up. On one broken dagger. It is ridiculous, it is overpowered. And I said I was going to do Sandbreaker so I can show you guys the whole status effect deal. Now I have Thirst. The only way to counteract Thirst is to get 2 weapons with Quench. Quench lets your thirst meter drop down. Now this is going to be more of a challenge to keep. I'm not going to do anything to change what I've been given. I'm not going to change what happens with my swords and all of that. Like, if I get a weapon with Fragile, because Fragile and Durability are actually given at random when you find them. You know, you can find a Gladius, you can even purchase a Gladius that... What is it? That is, that has durability. But in any cases, that is extremely rare. Oh, yeah, Xiao can't touch Atla. That's the only thing I don't like about this game, is when you want to use a different character, like just for the entire floor, you have to either do one or two things. Touch all the Atla without killing any of the monsters, repeat a floor, or backtrack after killing all the monsters to touch all the Atla. So, my bad, 3 things if I said 2. And it's tedious, long... Oh! This is what we use Xiao for. Like you saw the first time. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do a special video for you guys. I'm probably gonna keep this video running a little bit longer. So, like, 20 minutes. So I can get 2 things done, because even with the Drain's Feather, I can't speed up these animations. I can't speed up various things. You know, I have no control over that. But here's the thing, if I do use a Broken Dagger glitch on the weapons now, I can only use it once, on a weapon. And yeah, once per weapon I find, I can only use once. In other words, that means, like, once I level up that weapon, can't use a broken dagger glitch anymore. Done. However, if I'm doing status breaks with the broken dagger glitch, like getting the default weapon up to max, or level 5, not maxed, then I can use it on at least the default weapons as long as I want to. But then again, I'd have to continuously use the default weapon. Anyway. Another one. Small box. Pearl! There we go. There's something that I can show you guys how valuable gemstones are in this game. They're not just valuable because of their, you know, the fact that they're a gemstone, and I just tried doing something from a different game, but it's really interesting. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this video 20 minutes. I should really do 30-minute videos, but I'm not sure if I'm keeping your guys' attention for that long. That's like if I'm in the background or something. Of course I would be, because I'm just going through a dungeon. The only time I would ask you guys to really look is if it's the final boss, because the final boss, it's kind of like a Legend of Zelda type experience. You have to really think about how to bring the person down. Like, you'll note that Xiao is effective against flying enemies. You know, there might be a boss that is flying around. You know, and every character has their disadvantage. Slingshot, now I know it looks like it's dealing a lot of damage, but the slingshot without the broken dagger does little to no damage, and it's a nightmare when it becomes Xiao's limited stage, which that floor is never randomized. There are certain floors that aren't randomized, like when you're going to have a limited stage with only your character. And that's a really good thing about the game. You know, like you just got a new ally. You got to know how he, she, or it works. Yes, there is one that is an it, and I call it an it because I don't know what gender it is. Because your allies, now I know this is a spoiler, but I'm not telling you who they are, what the weapons they wield. Your allies go back and forth between guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl. The last one, however, or no, the fifth one you get is... what is it? The fifth one you get is a guy. The sixth one that you get is presumably a guy. And it's crazy. Okay, I need to really use up some of my items. Or throw them away. I don't need a stone. Don't need that. Yeah, I'm at least gonna get through this with Xiao. But yeah, you see how that Master Jacket just blocked? that's what you have to do with Xiao right there, is you have to lure the enemy in, and then give them a taste of the old slingshot. And that's good, because you really gotta think, and it's like, ah, man, I'm gonna be here forever. This guy's just gonna keep blocking and blocking and blocking. However, once you get a chance to know the combat, it's like, wait a minute, he's not gonna block forever. He's gonna come in for an attack and try to kill me. When you have that kind of mindset, you know, you gotta really think. Another hot game that does this is Dark Souls. And, you know, it's kind of the same formula, but not at the same time. It is the same formula because of the whole, you have to lure in an enemy to attack you, you know. And with Dark Souls, it's the same way. You gotta be careful, mind your surroundings and all that. This one, you don't really gotta mind your surroundings unless if it's I think a boss battle, maybe two. Don't hold my word on that. But in the whole, you know, lure in enemies is a very good aspect of a game to put in, because you know, the person will just keep blocking and blocking. Okay, I'm never gonna be gooed because I know what enemies causes goo status. Don't need all this bread. I'm probably gonna regret that later. But yeah, I'm trying to make this game as challenging as possible for me. And I know that's kind of impossible to do when I have the broken dagger glitch up my sleeve. But I'm not going to use it again, even off camera, like when I'm doing the small stuff, like touching up the diorama a bit. But if there's one thing that really kills this recording, are the animations that you have to watch. Like, that one red enemy up there, that one red enemy has the gate key, then I have to go all the way back, put in, okay, he doesn't, but if he did, I would have to go all the way back, watch this animation, which I still do because the exit is right there, and blah blah blah. It's okay, but after seeing it the first time, it gets aggravating a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna leave, and yeah, I'm gonna keep this going for about 20, and I have to really slow down my voice because I probably have my voice ahead. It's not an audio desync issue again, guys. It's more or less signal being lagged over into the device I'm using to capture with, and I don't even know half of this stuff yet, guys, so bear with me. And I really hate it when that happens. And I can't believe it's only day 3. I've been recording for over a week worth of Dark Cloud, but it's only been like a couple of days in-game. Oh, you're alive. Thank goodness you're okay. Okay, the frame rate is really dropping. Yeah. Okay, it's really dropping. If it looks okay here, guys, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop this recording. And I was, if you always like that, if you like this video, lick that like button. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.